Drives for both teams as we're just about ready to get this one started. Welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony. DA, take it away.
Thank you very much. Now the calls to shorten the NBA season continue.
What's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe, DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. Favors is out there with Jayshawn Tate. And it's Gordon in at small forward. And for Honolulu, MP is out there with Dumas. Then there's Jay. Then it's Barnes. And it's Simpson in at the small forward position. You know, almost every team has some kind of roster turnover in the offseason, so, Greg, this time of year can be about getting familiar with your new teammates.
There's always a feeling-out process this early in the schedule. It's about finding your team's identity, figuring out how all the pieces are going to fit.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. 6 to shoot. Lets it go. Green, no luck. From deep. Here's Barnes. Porter with a block. And he recovers it. And that one's good, Barnes. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Houston. Outside Gordon. Pass to Tate. Outside Green. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Barnes. It's MP, top of the key. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
This is just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Outside Green. Now here's Porter. Tight defense on him. Favors trying to break free. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
This hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94. I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Free throw good. Porter. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-'90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
And Porter drops them both.
Look, we've seen Kevin Porter Jr. go off for 50 in a game. He's got some serious skills on the offensive end.
Pass to Freak. Barnes against Green, and he lobs it up toward the rim, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. It's blocked. To the inside. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Barnes. MP's got his second bucket of the game to go. And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Gordon, the pass to Favors. Houston moving the ball around. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
For the Houston Rockets, they come in off a good outing against the Magic in Orlando.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Pass to Porter. They kick it out to Green. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 5 now.
Porter Jr., we know he can create his own shot, but he also can knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
Dumas, the pass to Simpson. And the three ball is good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. And, Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
Sengun's checked in for Houston. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Outside Porter. The pass to Tate. Back to Porter from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
For three.
He's got 8.
The more Porter Jr. hits this, the more driving lanes will appear for him.
Barnes outside. Now here's MP. Sengun covering. MP no good. Green inside. Barnes on him. And they get it back. Pass to Porter. And here is Green. Sengun with the ball. His last outing, he had 8 points. To the middle. Here's MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got his third basket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Porter, no luck. Honolulu leading by 5. Jay. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got his third assist on the night. Porter kicks to Gordon. Green against Barnes. Tipped away and stolen by Barnes. Oh, and a fast break for Honolulu. And they'll get another chance. MP on the follow. MP's got 8.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4-5.
Outside Porter. Bounce pass Gordon. Pass to Tate. Just his first attempt. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. And so MP will bring it up for Honolulu. They have a 9-point lead. Kicks it to Freak. Dumas, the pass to Jay. MP trying to free himself up. Jay misses. Rockets have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. The kick out to Porter. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Porter able to draw the whistle there because he's such a dynamic scorer and playmaker.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And the first one at the line is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. And he makes both free throws. Floats it up for MP. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And so it's Honolulu ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Honolulu.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Junior's out there with Jay. Then it's MP. Then there's B. And it's Dumars in at the 4 set. And for Houston, they've got Martin. He's out there with Gordon. Marjanovic is out there with Porter. And it's Christopher in at the shooting guard position.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's B. They get it back. MP on the follow.
22.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. Passes it to Gordon. Now Marjanovic. Shot clock at 5 to end the run. And it's Gordon missing. Honolulu leading by 16. The pass to Jay. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Timeout called the Rockets. This game against Honolulu here, it's their first meeting of the season.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a filling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
Catching up on the changes for Honolulu. Freak comes in for B. And it's Barnes in for Junior. Pass to Garuba. And stolen by DJ. Pass to Jay. From outside the arc. Barnes can't get it to go. And for Honolulu, they're coming off a good outing against the Bulls. Passes to Green. Poked loose. Feeds it to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Favors. He gets that one.
Derek Favors.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Honolulu.
The pass to Simpson. Barnes with it from deep three-point range. Barnes with another miss. Here's Jay. Drills it from outside. Jay's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Tate. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, for a guy who went undrafted, Jayshawn Tate made a name for himself really fast. Took him 2 years to break in the league, and there's no looking back now. He's really established himself as a quality player in the NBA.
That free throw, no good.
And love hearing about guys like Tate. They don't give up on their dream no matter how the draft goes.
Yeah, that's always inspiring to see. And uplifting. I mean, I know Jayshawn. Tell you what, his energy, his defense, his scoring punch now, which he's refined, qualities every team would want to have.
And he sinks the second. With options like the G League Ignite team, fewer players, Clark, feel they have to go to college. Would you have been tempted by those options?
I don't think I would have been personally, Kevin, but I do like the fact that there are other pathways to the NBA. College is not for everybody. I think it's one of the surest ways to develop as a person and your game, but it's not for everybody. So I like the fact that there are other pathways to get to the NBA.
Goes up from the top of the key. Hits the front of the rim and out.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
1:46 left here in the second. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
.143 left in the first half of the game. Şengün kicks to Tate. Pass to Christopher. Now here's Green. Tate with the ball. Shot clock at 6. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Rockets ball.
And the Rockets making a change here. Porter's checked in.
Kevin Porter.
Clock at 4. From deep. B pulls it in. Honolulu has gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. And the basket by Jay.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
To the paint. Now here's Green. Defense is right there. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 13.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
And it's D missing. Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
The kid, he's checked in for Honolulu.
Substitution on the court.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to B. Drains it from beyond the arc. B's got 6 here in this quarter.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Gordon up on top. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Here's Jay. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul. First team
Honolulu
foul.
shooting their first free throws of this.
Shooting for Honolulu.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah,
taking
guys,
2
they
shots.
can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
Both shots good from the stripe. Green deciding where to go with it. Got a piece of it. Fires the 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Honolulu. Incomplete.
47-19.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fan. Checking out Honolulu. Kenny, what was your impression?
Well, they killed it on the glass, and they did it with a...
And that's...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Honolulu has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. They've got Freak, Jay out there with Barnes. Then there's B, and it's Dumars in at the 4 spot. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. You know, we have to see that great mobile 1 drive one more time.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Porter kicks to Green. Knocked away. He feeds it to Favors. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, and a fast break for Honolulu. B hits the bucket. B's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Lobbed up there for Green, and Green slams it in.
Green doing work inside. Feels like he can score on just about anybody.
Passes it to Simpson. Over Gordon. And again, it's Honolulu converting.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
And it's Porter with the ball for Houston. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
Clearly, Porter Jr. is fired up right now. He's not holding anything back on the offensive end, letting it all hang out.
And that one's good. Freak.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Houston's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. The pass to Green. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Green's got his 2nd basket.
Not easy by any stretch of the imagination, but finishes like this from Green, I think, demonstrate how tough he is.
And it's time for an injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with Honolulu's head athletic trainer. He told me that it looks like he sprained that wrist. Thankfully, no signs of broken bones. Well, this is definitely unlucky, and especially right at the start of the season. The adjustments will be plentiful going forward. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Pass to Tate. And some nice passing there by Houston. Outside Gordon. The feed to Favors. And he uses the glass on the layup. Favors has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
We often talk about Gordon's scoring ability, but there, great feed to an open teammate. Barnes outside. Pass to Jay.
And again, it's Honolulu from deep.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
For Houston, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Back to Porter. Left side favors. 5 to shoot. Oh, and here comes Barnes all alone. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
Gordon inside. Now here's Porter. He's got 18. Favors. That misses off the backboard. Green against Barnes. Passes it to B. There's the 3. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 6 assists now in the game. Porter passes to Gordon. From deep, Green nailed from three-point land. Green's got 7.
How about fueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Here's Jay. And again, it's Honolulu from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Green finds Tate. Here's Green. Jacks up a 3. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
A different look for Honolulu. D, he's checked in for B. The kid comes in for Barnes. And Junior subbed in for J. And then for Houston, Şengün's checked in for Favors. Kenyon Martin Jr. comes in for Gordon. And it's Josh Christopher in for Green. Here's Dumas. And the rebound goes to Martin. Rockets have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Porter kicks to Martin. Şengün, the bounce pass. Just 5 to shoot. And the pass to Porter. Tips it, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
And here is Şengün. And so it's Honolulu holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so it's Houston with it. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. They've got Melodon, and it's Marjanovic in at the center. Pass to Christopher. Players, Clark, as we know, are changing teams more than ever before. Some don't like it, and some do. But free agency is something historically that was fought for by the Players Club.
And again, you've heard me say it before, Kevin, empowerment of the players I'm in favor of, and freedom of movement is part of that empowerment. And sure, it can cut both ways to where some fans and league executives may be a little bit frustrated by it, but I tell you what, it's good in my mind for the players.
Can't connect from short range. And for Honolulu, their shooting has been out of this world, 74% from the field. Here's Parker, pass to D. Kept alive, over Melodon. They shoot again, and again it's Honolulu converting.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Christopher the pass to Marjanovic. Houston moving the ball around. Christopher, no good.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Paladon passes to Marjanovic. They get a hand on it. Young with the steal. Here's D. He shoots again. And Flash gets it to go. Flash has got 6 points in the quarter. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Honolulu.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Honolulu has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. And that one's good. Dean.
Oh, great ball movement there.
For Houston, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And so Houston again turning it over. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Matthews, he's checked in for Josh Christopher. And here's Honolulu. They've picked up 11 straight. For the three, Chandler. And again, it's Honolulu from D.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities, which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
Another miss by Houston.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Here's D. And again, it's Honolulu converting.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Pass to Marjanovic. No good that time. Now Honolulu takes it the other way. Now the pass to D. 1:41 left to play in the final quarter. Floats it up for Junior. That's tipped. A 3 from Matthews. Nice D from Chandler. Honolulu has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for Honolulu.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And guys, being in opposite conferences, these teams only meet twice a year. And when it's been a while since you've seen a team like this, it always feels good to take that first game of the season series. That's what they've done here tonight against the Rockets.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jay.
Well, I thought he was their catalyst tonight, guys. Moving the rock, actively looking to set other guys up. Outstanding work.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Matthews throws it down.
Matthews.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim, he ends a huge run by Honolulu.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Young outside. Out to Chandler. 6 on the shot clock. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
So Honolulu wins it. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it.